Hi everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and I'm here with my sister Alex. You guys know Alex by now, and with our mutual friend Julia. So be sure to say hi to Julia tonight, and she spells it a little bit differently than most people. She spells it Giulia, which I think is kind of unique, very Italian of her. But we're going to be designing a fall wreath tonight. It says, "Welcome to the patch." And I've had this sign for a couple of years. And also Julia is going to be helping read comments tonight. So be sure to say hi to her. So we're going to be designing on an 18-inch grapevine wreath. And I've already had a couple pipe cleaners attached to it. I think I changed my mind from last year on this design. So we'll just make sure those are in place. And we're going to need one more for the final corner. It looks like one of them doesn't have it.
Peggy says hello from Naples, Florida.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
So this is going to be loud for a split second. And a lot of people ask what I use. I use a staple gun with 1/4-inch staples. And I do have the direct links listed on my website, nicksseasonaldecor.com. In case you're interested in any of the tools I have direct links where you can purchase them.
Hi, Donna, Jenny, and Linda.
Welcome, everyone. So I'm just going to feed the pipe cleaners through the grapevine. And this is our third wreath on this table. I cleaned it up by just using a scrap bush and wiping it off the table. So it's a little messy, but that's okay. So we're just securing all of the ends in.
Lisa says hello from Alabama.
Hey, Lisa.
Maria says turn the volume up. We got a couple of those.
Unfortunately, I can't turn the volume up, so we're just going to have to shout tonight. I'm using my iPhone. It does have issues. I keep trying to work the Mevo, and I'm so not technology savvy.
Hello, Cindy.
Okay, so we did two sides of this. Let's do the other two before we start designing. Okay. Sometimes if the grapevine's a little bit thicker, it makes it a little bit more difficult to place the pipe cleaners in.
Alice from Virginia says, I love watching you.
Thank you, Alice.
Donna from Indiana says hello.
Hey, Donna. What'd you guys do today? Me, Julie, and Alex went to a local coffee shop. We got a coffee, and that went right through all of us. But what else did we do today? They tie-dyed outside. So they tie-dyed a couple shirts.
Miranda says she loves making fall wreaths. Miranda, this is my favorite theme to make.
I know. Julie is a big, big fan of Halloween. She actually went to school in Salem, which is pretty cool. Maria says she can hear us just fine. Awesome. Again, I'm sorry about that. We're trying to be as loud as we possibly can.
Cindy says she is a Christmas wreath.
All right. So we have some of these big maple leaves, which are actually one of my favorites. I purchased a couple dozen of these a couple years ago, and I'm running kind of low now. So hopefully I'm able to source them again. So one thing I want to talk about is whenever I use foliage like this, I use it as an accent. So this whole wreath is not going to consist of just fall foliage, or at least just foliage that is kind of muted in tones. We don't need a whole lot of color.
Vicky says she loves watching your show and she learns a lot each time, and she's from Texas.
Thank you, Vicky. We love Texas. Me and Alex have been a couple times now.
You guys do love Texas.
We love Texas.
Paula says, hello, y'all. Love the cute sign.
Thank you, Paula. Welcome.
And Alice wants to know where you got the sign.
This sign came from Michael's a couple of years back. But I saw it again last year, so I'm sure that they're going to have it again this year.
Jeanette is from Southern Cali. Must be nice there.
It must be very nice there. So we'll just work in some of these fall leaves. But at this point in time, if you guys don't mind giving this video a like, as well as a share, I greatly appreciate it. It helps us grow as designers and helps us inspire as many people as possible.
Oh, Debbie's from Shrewsbury, so she's very local. Yes, it is stormy, Debbie.
Yeah, well, today, did it rain today?
And I don't think it ended up raining, but I think it might. maybe later.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to rain. I'm not sure if it rained today because it's just been raining off and on the last 3 or 4 days, it seems like, right?
Yeah.
Easily the last 3 or 4 days.
Christine says she loves watching you. She's from San Antonio. She loves the fall wreaths.
Thank you, Christine. So this leaf's not sitting exactly the way I want it, so I'm just going to snip it off and place it in separate.
Deanna, yes, we can see your comments. Thank you. Hello, Sam from Canada.
So we've just added a few leaves at this point. Let's work in a few more. And for this leaf, I just placed a steel pick on the end just to extend it a little bit.
Debbie's pool is overflowing from the rain.
Oh my god, I thought she was going to say like kids.
Oh my
because
gosh.
It's been so hot out lately. But I wish we had a pool. We used to as kids, but you know, we haven't had one in a while.
Jerry says your work is stunning. I agree, Jerry. His work is
Jerry.
amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Donna, I love fall too.
But more than fall, Julia loves Halloween. Let's see how well Julia knows me. Julia, what's my favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas. I think everybody knows that at this point.
The Christmas tree is still up.
Yep. We still have our trees up. We're going to be doing those next week.
Pam says hi from New Hampshire, another local.
Hi, Pam. So I'll cut off some of this foliage. This came from Trendy Tree, and I'm kicking myself for not ordering more. Well, I might have. I'm not sure. We have a big order coming in the next couple days, so I'll see if we have any. And give this video a like if you guys want to see the unboxing video of that. I know I'm weird, and I love seeing unboxing videos from people. I love seeing what they order, and it kind of lets me know if that's something I want to order, if I should stay away from it. Not like I ever have that issue with Trendy Tree, because all of their stuff is great quality.
Cindy wants to know if you always put your leaves and filler greenery on the wreath before the flowers.
Not necessarily. You know, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Since we have such large leaves today, I don't think we're going to actually be adding any flowers into this wreath today. But since we have such large leaves, I want those towards the back of the design. That way they don't cover up any of the smaller details we're going to be adding in a few minutes.
Alice asked a question that I've actually always wondered. Does every wreath need a bow?
That is a great question, and you guys know me as making lots and lots of bows. And the answer, truthfully, is no. Not every wreath needs a bow, and I think sometimes adding a bow to certain wreaths really takes away from it. But we're talking about a generic traditional bow, right? Just a big bow.
Yeah.
So today we created a Halloween wreath using florals. We used red and black flowers, in case you missed that. And we didn't add a bow to it. We just added lots and lots of ribbon, but in a certain way without having it look overwhelming.
Lynn says hello from Central Florida. Must have really nice weather down there.
I know. Hi, Lynn. Thank you guys for joining. I know it's a little bit earlier than what we typically do. But, yeah. I decided to pop in live. Julia wanted to be in her first live ever. So hands up for Julia asking all of these questions. I think she's doing a great job. What do you guys think? She's never been in a video.
So.
She's never been in a video before. Never. I don't think you've ever been down here when I filmed.
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. I mean, all of my friends at this point, pretty much, they all know what I do for a living, you know. But not everybody's had the pleasure of being down in my shop while we film.
Debbie said she sold 5 wreaths at a local craft fair on Saturday.
Awesome, Debbie. And is this Debbie Bennett?
Yep.
Awesome, Debbie. So I met
Debbie.
I met Debbie last year at my local elementary school. So she lives in Massachusetts as well, but more in the South than we are. So she actually came to the elementary school that I went to and sold her wreaths there. It was at the craft show. So Debbie, I'm not sure if you heard the news, but I figure you already got the email. The craft show for 2020 has been canceled in December. So there's no Pine Grove School Craft Fair this year. So these are a little long, so I'm just going to snip them off.
Aurelia says she loves your videos and you do beautiful work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Vicky says she loves the sign.
Thanks, Vicky. All right, this one's not sitting in the direction I want it to, so I'm going to pull that out and reinsert it.
Kathy loves that you design while someone else reads the comments. It's a nice flow.
I think so, too. I think it just speeds up the process.
It's like a talk show.
Like a talk show. You guys know I don't take forever. I like to work really, really fast.
You do a good job.
It's helpful when we have people down here. I don't have the pleasure of that every time, so today's a special treat. But I think Julia's doing a great job.
I'm trying my best over here.
I think she does better than Alex sometimes.
There might be a rivalry after this.
There might be. You never know. What do you guys think of that so far? Isn't that coming along nicely? I think that looks pretty so far. Let's work in a little bit more.
Hello, Lynn and Katie. Katie's from Melbourne, Palm Bay area.
Welcome, Katie. So we have some of these berries now. I need a person to read my comments when I do live.
I just thought I was going to say.
That's right, Katie.
I'll come over, Katie. I'm a good comment reader.
She is. Who knew?
Debbie says, very nice. Debbie Bennett.
Thank you, Debbie. But yeah, unfortunately our craft show has been canceled.
Paul says, you are always so gracious and warm. He really is.
Oh, please. No, I'm not.
Vicky says, I'm a natural. Vicky, thank you.
Oh, Vicky, that's sweet.
Mary, hi from Tampa.
Hi, Mary.
Linda says, very pretty wreath.
Thanks, Linda. What do you guys think? Should Julia come down here more often and help? So Julia's actually Alex's friend.
18 years.
18 years, and she's been like family to us for as long as I really can remember. So now that I'm a little bit older, we all hang out. You guys know Alex is my best friend. I love them to death, both of them. So it's nice hanging out with them. It wasn't always like that because you guys know when you're a little kid, or at least 5 years younger than the rest of the people, fights happen.
No, we're all best friends now. We're a trio. We always
are.
hang out.
Not when we were kids, though.
No.
But, things happen.
Katie, that is fine. Everyone calls me Julie, but apart from Julia, it is okay. Wendy says, hi from Green Bay Packer Country.
Welcome.
Hello. We're Patriots fans, but that's okay. Thank you, Linda.
All right, so we're going to place a few more pieces of greenery. I don't want to overdo it. We also have a hydrangea that kind of matches really nicely. Should we add just peppered pieces of this?
Linda thought it was Alex.
And we also have some of this. I think maybe this would be nice, kind of shooting out a little bit. But this is what it looks like so far. Very simple, just a few sprays, nothing fancy.
Jenny, hi from South Carolina.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
So I want to tuck in just a few more of these leaves. So if the stems are too short, I do use a steel pick machine occasionally. It's not my favorite tool. I don't think everybody needs it. Uh-oh. And I just greased it too, but it sometimes does that, which can get really annoying. This is another reason I don't love this.
Katie's also a Pats fan. Raised in Vermont.
Ooh.
Good choice, Katie.
Yeah, this is not going to work now. I'm not going to even try to fiddle with that.
Sherry from Maryland says hello.
Hi, Sherry.
And Mary from Ohio.
Okay, so we've added a few flowers. No, we haven't added any flowers. I don't think it even needs flowers. Let's cut off a little more section of this oak leaf and tuck it in the back to add a little bit of height. And we could add pumpkins into this. We could add whatever we would like. But today I think we're just going to keep it simple. Why complicate things when sometimes less is more? You guys know we can do big elaborate designs, but it's not always necessary.
Roxanne is a first-time watcher.
Welcome, Roxanne. Thanks for joining my crazy little page.
And Donna was wondering, Nick, can you do a fresh flowers tutorial?
I can. So we did one the other day in Nick's exclusive Wreath community, and I actually went to school for fresh flowers. That was what I did after I graduated 3 years ago from high school.
Mary, first-time watcher from Tennessee.
Welcome. Let's see. Do I want to work in some of this? I say what the heck. I don't think we need any more foliage.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, we could add a little bit of solid green But maybe we'll just do this one with just muted tones of fall colors. So like I said in the beginning of this video, more often than not, when designing fall wreaths, I like to stick to just accenting my wreath with fall foliage. I don't like to completely cover it. In this case, I think it works well just because that's all we're really using. We're not adding any flowers or anything too substantial to it.
Jeanette said, since it's Julia's first time, Nick should have her cut some ribbon just like Tanya did.
I know.
Was that good or bad?
So she started, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Tanya, I gave her an example piece like this to cut. And if you're cutting ribbon individually, which I stopped for a while now because I use the Perfect Tails now, but if you're cutting it, you should use the first piece as a guideline instead of using the next piece. Because let's say you're half an inch or maybe even less or more too short. So as you start cutting your ribbon, it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And that's something I'd pick up on, but I don't think Julia would. I think Julia would progressively get smaller until it's about, I don't know, this big or so. So that's what happened the first time. But here's the finished wreath, you guys. If we want to add more, we can always show you guys how to do that later. Oh, you know what? We forgot to add a little bow. Should we add a little bow? Might as well, right?
Katie wants me to make a bow.
Ooh, you want to make a bow?
I'll make a bow if you want me to make a bow.
All right, we got to find a roll of ribbon. But yeah, you can make a bow.
Okay.
So let me show you guys how to make a bow real quick. We're going to take our ribbon here and maybe we'll tuck in a few leaves so it doesn't look out of place. We're going to pinch it. We can decide how big we want our loops to be. Since we've already added 99.9% of our products, we're not going to create a massive bow.
Jeanette says yes to a bow.
Let's create a bow.
Paulette says she's learned a lot from your videos.
Thank you.
Katie says, Julia, you rock. You know what, Katie? Thank you.
She does. Hands up if you guys would like to see Julia in more videos. I think that'd be fun. I didn't expect you to have so much fun doing it.
I honestly love it, Nick. I would love to be in more videos. I'm always here anyways.
Julia lives, I'd say like
less than a mile away.
I'd say the next street over, really. We don't have too many houses here in Rowley. Population 5,000 here in my town. So we've added 4 loops on that side. This is our 4th loop. Let's do 5 on one side and 4 on the other. That should be plenty. Like that. Now we can take our pipe cleaner.
Sandra says, everything you do is beautiful.
Thank
Make
you.
a bow.
Thank you.
We're trying.
So then I'm just going to take some tails, place them behind. We can decide how long we want those. I think that should be a decent length. Cut another length and we can just secure our bow now. So now that we have our bow, we're going to place it right here. And with this style of wreath, I am going to come back in with a little bit of foliage just to kind of make our bow look more incorporated rather than placed on the top.
Sandra wants you to make more videos with me.
That sounds good. We can definitely do that.
So that means you have to now.
Now we have to. If Sandra tells us to, then we have to.
We have to. The fans say yes.
Okay, so let's secure it. I'm trying to find the other end, but I can't feel it. There we go. So I'm just feeding it through the through the grapevine until we get to the other side.
Jennifer says she loves the fall colors today.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I know, full swing fall and Christmas from here on out, you guys. The best time of year, in my opinion. Okay, so we have our bow secured. Not exactly where I want it, but since we've already added 99% of our products, there's only so much I can do. I forgot about the ribbon. We've been working all day, too, so I'm a little out of it.
Paula asks, why do you make one more loop on one side?
So the reason behind that is I don't want this bow to be super full. I mean, I didn't plan on having 5 on one side and 4 on the other side, but that's just the way we ended up going.
Judy, he does make it look easy. I tried making a bow once and it was not good.
You guys can do it. Let's see if I'm liking where that is. I wish I could put it a little bit higher. Let's see if we can lift it a little bit.
Katie says they love when you say foliage. Is that a New England term?
Foliage?
Yeah.
I say foliage. Alex says I don't even know what she says.
Foliage?
Foliage, yeah. I don't know if it's a New England term. I thought it was just I thought it was international.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's in the
now
dictionary.
Now I'm not sure.
Foliage.
Is it foliage? Foliage? I don't know.
Yeah, it's foliage. What do you say usually, Alex?
Foliage.
Foliage.
Yeah, me and Alex say foliage. Nick says foliage.
Yeah, foliage is how I say it.
Linda says, Nick, why do you always wear a hat? You know what, Linda? I was wondering that too.
You know what, Linda? I started off doing it that way. I mean, I never used to wear hats when I was younger, but I started off wearing hats, and I honestly, if we're going to be honest, I barely brush my hair. But when I have short hair, it doesn't make a difference. But Linda, trust me, currently you do not want to see what's underneath this hat. My hair has gotten so long over the last, 3 months? It's gotten so long. So I'm due for a haircut. Alex was actually supposed to cut my hair. And then I decided I wanted to live, so I decided not to let her cut my hair. But, you know, you guys kind of convinced me last time, so if you guys want to see that, maybe Alex could do it. I know she still wants to. Right, Al?
I do. I think it would be very fun.
She thinks it'd be very fun.
We would have to do it live so all of you could watch.
Oh, so much pressure.
We should do that. That's actually a good idea. Cutting Nick's hair live.
I know.
Debbie says fall's her favorite season. She loves the wreath.
Thanks. Yeah, I love fall too.
Linda-
Favorite season would be fall. Favorite holiday would be Christmas. And favorite scents for like candles and stuff, fall. No question about it.
Yep, I agree.
Fall has the best scents. Me and my dad actually bought a clearance candle from Kohl's the other day. That's fall scented.
Linda says in Arkansas they say foliage. I
Foliage.
agree, Linda. I do not agree with what Nick says.
Foliage? Oh, I've always said foliage.
Me and Alex are team foliage.
Potato, tomato. What is it? Tomato, tomato.
Tomato.
Ooh, I'm glad we decided to add a ribbon, you guys. So now what
Good
I'm doing
plan.
is I'm just wrapping it, creating artificial tails. So I love when my ribbons swoop into my wreath rather than just have them sitting on the surface like that. So that's why we're adding it like this.
Carol wants to know, is your glue skillet full size or smaller?
I mean, it's not like a giant cooking skillet. I know some people use big ones. This one's not a super full-size one. It's smaller. Same with my cutting mat. Damon always gives me crap for it. But my cutting mat's a little dinky little thing. It's tiny. But
Kayla, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is the foliage from Hobby Lobby?
it is. So half the foliage is from Hobby Lobby. The other half is from Trendy Tree. And what do you guys think? Should we do a Trendy Tree unboxing video when the supplies arrives? Should arrive in the next few days.
Debbie says in Massachusetts we don't really pronounce a lot of words correct. You know what, Debbie? You were 100% right on that.
Yeah, Debbie's right on that. All right, so I'm adding one more little tail. What do you guys think of that bow? I completely forgot to add a bow.
I think it's perfect.
So
Katie loves unboxing.
loves unboxing. Me too. I think it's so fun seeing what people get. Have you guys ever seen unboxing videos? Like you and Alex?
I
Whether
have
it's
a
not
couple
obviously
times.
wreath making supplies, but like, you know, like makeup unboxing and stuff like that. I think it's
Louisa
fun.
they say foliage the way you say it.
Foliage.
So you are Australian.
I'm Australian. I'd love to go to Australia.
I would
Ooh.
love to go there too.
Oh, I would love it.
That was from Louisa.
Louisa, can we come stay with you? We would love to visit.
Yes, Louisa, let us in your home.
After everything's over, we'll make a little pit stop. I'd love to check out Sydney.
Kayla would love a Trendy Tree unboxing.
You got it. We love the girls at Trendy Tree. Me and Alex haven't actually laughed with anybody quite as hard as with Carrie. Isn't that right, Alex?
Yeah.
She's
Katie's
hilarious.
adding in on how we don't say anything correctly. It's a bureau, not a dresser.
A bureau?
Yes. You know what? I say both depending on the design, honestly.
What design?
A
Oh, like
bureau or a dresser. A dresser, I feel like if it has a mirror, and a bureau if it does not have a mirror.
What
What would you say? Yeah?
Who said that, Katie?
Yep, Katie Owens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I put too much thought into that one. But what do you guys think? Give some hearts if you love that. I think that turned out really pretty with just a big bow and some foliage.
Norma says it's awesome.
Sydney is awesome, yeah. Norma says so awesome. Thank you, Norma. All right, so I don't think we need another single thing into this. I was thinking about adding a little bit of the foliage around Oh, now every time I say that word, it's just immediately think of
A lot
that.
of people are agreeing with you, Nick.
They
So
are?
you
Okay, that's
have
good.
you one-upped us.
Okay. But this is how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out pretty. Let me actually hang it up and show you guys.
Roxanne, Kathy, Mary, Debbie, and Jacqueline all love it.
Thank you, guys. So let me turn the camera around.
Hi, everyone.
And there it is. What do you guys think of that? Obviously can need a little bit of fluffing and a little adjusting. And I'll probably end up coming back in with a little bit of just basic greenery so it tones the whole wreath down a little bit. But yeah, this will be listed on my Etsy shop. Where did you get the ribbon? That ribbon came from Jacobson Floral in Boston. And then we have Trendy Tree Greenery. And then I think the rest was from Hobby Lobby. But do you guys want to see Julia? Here's Julia. The beautiful Julia that's behind the camera. Yeah, so
Guys.
thank you guys so much for keeping us company. Thanks to Julia for reading all of the comments. Look at how beautiful she is.
Trying my best over here.
So hands up if you guys want to see Julia in more videos. All I'm seeing right now is the scarecrow face. Right, let's see if my hand can point right there. I think that's so cute, down below. But again, thanks, Julia. And this is how the wreath turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.